Like, how much more do I gotta keep finding stuff? Like, my my employer gonna give Chris Schultz my W-2 to have access to it. Why would you do that? Why do you have to go so hard to why can't you just get it fair and square? When mind you, you filled out a parenting plan that you wrote yourself. So I didn't make you do anything that you didn't want to do. You filled it out. You wrote it. You even initialed it on your own. So you filled it out. So I didn't make you do anything you didn't even want to do. Mind you, you were sober. So you did that on your own. So if he did everything on his own, and mind you, you're telling my kids that I make you say stuff that you don't want to say. I can't make anybody say anything that they don't want to say. So if you grown, how can I make you say something that you don't want to say? And if it's the truth, I can't make you say the truth. I can't. Everything that I've said on here thus far is the truth. I haven't hid anything. I haven't ran up on this dude. I haven't sent no text to this dude. None of that. He hasn't even produced any kind of evidence but texts of me constantly asking him questions that he refused to answer. So because I called you some names, so you got hurt feelings, get a therapist like I did. I had to get a therapist and get over it, so why can't you just get over it? So because you calling the cops because I'm calling you to ask you so I can speak to my son because you refuse to abide by the protection order by allowing my son to call. But you can have people come down here and harass. And then you taking and sneaking around taking my stuff. Why can't you just take it, be fair and square like I'm doing it? I'm coming at you straight up by myself. But you got all these people helping you. All these people sneaking around helping you. And it's only me. It's only me. Why is that? This is what I don't understand. Everybody else think I'm the crazy one, but yet you got all these people, this community of people helping you. Why? Why do they help you to sneak around and hide and lie when what you doing in the dark is going to always come to the light? And all these innocent people are going to get hurt and get in trouble. And people going to lose their residence because you doing stupid shit. Stupid stuff, excuse my French. I mean, this stupid, this, why? It's childish and petty. All this stuff could have been taken care of. This house could have been taken care of. This electricity could have been taken care of. We could have took care of this a long time ago. I asked them a long time ago. All the resources for COVID that they have put out for us to take care of it. I've asked Jay Schultz multiple times. I even asked Chris, you know what he said? It was in them Texas. Did he show the judge that? No. When I asked him multiple times, you know what he told me? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Chris Schultz constantly told me, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any information for you. And Jay Schultz even took me off the account. So why all of a sudden you want to tell me to update my information after I called out the neighbors? Huh? Really? But you took me off the account when I was trying to pay it? Really? When I was gone for 3 months, you still couldn't do it? Huh? Why? Because you refused to pay it. But then when I asked you for the information, I even sent a paper for him to fill out to help me pay for that. You think he helped to fill out the paperwork to help me pay for the electricity? No. Why wouldn't he do that? You make it make sense to me. How does that not make sense? If the resources are there for you to help, why won't you help? Why won't you grab the resources when they're there for you? Just like why wouldn't you save this house for them back taxes instead of just taking her money like they did? All they did was just take her money when they instead of applying it to the taxes. And then they're going to try to blame it on us and blame it on me. You can't blame everything on me. You didn't even set nothing up. You didn't even make a lease or anything. They lied about changing over the name of the stuff in the utilities. That's why the only thing they trying to claim that I was squatting on was the electricity because I put everything else in my name. That's why they trying to hang on to the electricity because I put everything else in my name. Because I'm not a squatter. I never was. I always tried to take over this house because Chris gave me the house in court. That's why they trying to hold on to it and trying to say I'm lying. And that's why they doing all this stuff to me. And if it's not true, then prove it. I showed you all the information. The truth is the light. Everything is there. And what I'm saying is true, and they know it's true. That's why they fighting so hard and keeping it in her name. Because they know full well that I'm telling the truth. That's why Chris got these people rolling around, especially the people in the very back trying to leave. Like I didn't know that was them trying to go in a different car and stuff. I ain't dumb. I maybe was born last night, but I was born that night, but not last night. Far from that. Like, I've already grown. I've passed all of that. We've been at this for 3 years. I'm over it. Done. I'm ready for my kids and we ready to move on because I'm at peace, baby. I found my chi. You can't get me no more. You've already hurt me. There's no more else you can do to me. I'm done. I've already moved on. I'm waiting for you. And all you doing is sneaking around, wasting my time, and y'all being petty with this small-minded island mess. When we could have been done and over with. You got my daughter still over there lying for no reason when she has no right to be. You have no even reason knowing to what went on June 18th. Especially the letter that you claim that you wrote in court. You know full well Sarah did not write that letter. Chris Schultz know full well my daughter didn't write that note. That's why we wrote and said in code names. We spoke in code. Because of him. That's why I put that stuff on there. Everything was documented about him. But there's no evidence about me. Everything that's on that protection order was talking about, well, we had arguments. Yeah, a couple can have an argument. Yes. But that doesn't mean that it was taken out on a kid. And I've worked with kids for years. There was a background check done. I've had background checks. But ain't nobody did no investigation on me. They just immediately gave me a protection order without doing an investigation on me, period. Because they listening to him. For no reason. No investigation on him. Didn't even look at all of the evidence that I gave Judge Rouse. None of it. When half of it was talking about how he was calling my kids names and fat and all of that stuff. And he's still doing it. And ain't nobody looked at that. He's still doing extra stuff to them. And they're sad. But ain't nobody looking at what he's doing, but he's doing it to them in silence. But everybody looking at me because of how I acted or whatever. And I get it. Because I was a fool and I did it out of anger. But now I did it out of growth and I picked a different way to do it. But what he was trying to do was trying to get me to get put back in jail. But ain't nobody trying to do that because nobody got desire. That ain't my thing. I ain't about that. I'm trying to do mine. I'm about me. I'm about to be the best mommy that I can be for them when they come back to me. Because I've always been that. And I ain't going to change. But I'm just sick of people acting like I'm just playing or I'm just out of my mind and I'm delusional when I know I'm telling the truth. Because if I wasn't telling the truth, these people wouldn't be acting in the way that they acting. So I'm going to continue to sing my truth, like I said, just like Patti LaBelle at a live concert, flapping. I'm going to continue to say my truth. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I can be by myself because that's how you have to roll sometimes. That's how unicorns roll. That's why I said my story has got to be able to motivate somebody. Because like I said, when everything come out, it's going to blow people's minds because they're going to be like, I can't believe they went through this great lengths just to do this stupid crap when it could have been over.